Hey, yo, YouTube world, what's the deal? Back at it again. I'm gonna talk about real quick about this whole P Diddy, this Cassie situation once again. Cassie testifying against Puff. Um, I'm gonna say this on the real. I think it's messed up what happened to Cassie overall. She should have never stayed, but at the same time, I also look at it like, maybe she was too traumatized, so that's why she stayed. And at the same time, not saying that's the biggest excuse, but at the same time, it's just spitting out facts. And when somebody like him, like Puff, he got somebody that got that kind of money and that kind of power. Temptation could be something else. A lot of people, unfortunately, will do whatever it takes to get on top, even if it means going along with the get along. You know, like they always say, whoever got the goal, he who has the goal makes the rules. So it's just one of those type of situations where she had to just follow along, follow suit, just to get her cream. Um, I feel like it's an unfortunate situation. Like I said, I feel like Puff overall, he's a fall guy for the big dogs that I feel. The Clive Davis, all of those type of guys. I think it's bigger than P Diddy. Like I said, this all stems back all ever since that whole Diageo lawsuit. I'm gonna keep saying it again. It stems back all from that, and then he made a speech not too long ago. I think on one of those music award shows about talking about basically on some black empowerment and stuff like that. They seen it. They said, you know what? Okay, since you want to get on the line and then the lawsuit and everything else. Now I think he actually won that lawsuit, and they was like, okay, now it's on, and they basically showed them who the big dogs were. This whole situation is wild. Overall, I think, like I said, this whole thing is a humiliation ritual, the whole thing, all the way down, and they're making sure that basically they're making them pay. Like I always say, there's always a price to pay for fame and fortune. I feel, especially in that type of industry. Nothing comes for free at all, especially in that industry. I mean the world period, but that industry particularly is definitely a price to pay. Um, I feel like he will definitely he won't get off scot free in a lot of this stuff. Now certain things he may get off on due to whatever technicality, maybe lack of evidence. But I think when it comes down to this whole Cassie thing, this part right here this is gonna be the part that's gonna basically it's gonna kind of hurt his chances of even getting free. Um, like I said, this is one of them things where they just basically, they're just saying, they had enough of him and they want him gone, and this is the final nail in the coffin. I find it kind of funny that a lot of people that was once close to him, so these celebrity so-called friends, they all of a sudden just distance themselves from him. This by on the real is no coincidence. I feel like they knew that all of this was gonna come to a head. Everything was basically gonna just come crashing down on his behalf, and the powers that be, they're not playing, and pretty much everybody that was around him, they're getting checked because the powers that be, they basically pay for their paychecks, and can't bite the hand that feed them. So that's one of those type of situations. Um, it's just unfortunately that the whole thing is going down like that, but that's what's going down. But on the real, I also noticed it's a trend going on. I don't know if it's a trend or something going on, but I've been noticing a lot of successful black men have basically, especially in the that's have that's basically in power to have money and stuff. They've been going down a lot lately. Now this I feel is by no coincidence or by design, and it's just one of them things where basically they're telling folks stay in their lane, stay in line, because they don't stay in line, then this is what can happen. It's the ramifications, and you know, it's just a dirty game overall. You know what I mean? And this whole pup situation is the whole thing is all it's nasty overall. It's nasty work, and it's just all unfortunate matter. But let me know what y'all think about this. You know, let me know if do y'all feel like what everything Cassie's saying and what she's doing is it true? Um, is this all just part of the grand scheme of bringing Puff down and everything else? Let me know. Like, subscribe, share 82 Brooklyn 7 on YouTube. Like, subscribe, share 82 Brooklyn 7 on YouTube. Like, subscribe, and please share. Get it out there. Help get the algorithms up. It's one of my newest videos. Please help big up the channel. Also, 82 Brooklyn 7 on TikTok. Also, check me out on there, as well as 82 Brooklyn 7 on Instagram. On that note, I'm ID5. Stay tuned for more videos, more short clips and everything. And I'm out. Peace.